It's time to talk about the movie. As always, I watch movies, I enjoy them, I review them. Today I'm talking about Bugonia. This is a movie that was nominated for the Oscars and I wasn't really expecting to like it. I watched it, I ended up thinking that I liked it. That's it. there are a few things about the movie that I think were spectacular and a few other things that just kind of didn't stand out in my mind. But overall, I thought it was a good movie. It's just kind of meh. So basically, these two little bit of silly guys, they practically, well, they straight up kidnap a lady, a big business person. They kidnap her. Hold on, before this happens, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna steal your beds just so nothing appears. What? Wait, how did that work? How did they end up a block higher? Why is there grass there already? What? So I think there's a few things about the movie that stood out to me initially, which is the soundtrack. The soundtrack of the movie is extremely exaggerated. It's kind of fucking silly that it's so, like, exaggerated. Okay, I didn't know this worked like this. Excuse me, what am I looking at here? You're telling me I did it one block too big? Hmm. I guess I should fix this. Hold on. How did this happen? Like, genuinely, how did this happen? My brain didn't work, I guess. Oops. I found the soundtrack to be so exaggerated, and at first it didn't make sense to me, but when I thought about it, man, that's actually a kind of a cool thing. So, like, the movie does just follow these guys kidnapping the business lady. They kidnap her, they go like, she's actually an alien from space. Obviously, she's not an alien from space. They start physically torturing her. So she would sort of confess to being an alien and controlling the world and shit, that kind of stuff. And it's kind of weird how all the while that's happening, the music that you're hearing in the background is just the most exaggerated thing in the planet. Instead of going like, a very simple, I don't know, it's weird. You're just chilling, the characters say, I need to go to the toilet, and the music goes, extremely exaggerated. You actually genuinely start wondering, like, what the fuck? Why is the music this big? But of course, it makes sense in context. Because what's actually happening is, yeah, you're looking at the story from the perspective of this guy who is very evidently disturbed, let's just say. They're mentally disturbed, not okay. And it is kind of silly, like, at face value, that they're that exaggerated. It is pretty funny, but it makes all the sense in the world because of this when you like see it properly, right? This movie is all about this person's delusion thinking that they're actively saving the planet through kidnapping this lady. They genuinely think that whatever they're doing is like the most important thing that humanity can do. And what I loved about it the most is that eventually, after certain things happen in the movie, the music changes. When we change the perspective from these guys' delusion to the lady kind of pretending to be an alien, um, the music suddenly takes a different tone, almost like you shifted from like the delusion of the guy to the delusion of the lady. And that's really smart because that's used to really accentuate what the story is really meant to do, which is at the end of the movie, this lady manages to go like, yes, I need to call the people from my home planet after reading all the guy's conspiracy theories and just like matching what he heard. She's like trying to convince him that she's an alien. And at that point in the movie, she kind of does slightly turn into an alien. Like the movie is not making it clear whether what's happening here is that if she's actually a genuine bona fide alien or if being locked in that room and tortured turned her crazy. And that was the potassium overcharge in the background, playing for like a dead ass minute straight. Oh hey, let's continue this. I was just generally confused at things, but when I saw it that way, I really started to think it clicks. I think it's kind of smart when you look at it that way. The music shifting kind of does signify you're shifting from this guy's thought process to the lady's thought process, which is slightly different as a thought process. Oh, wait, no. I did glass panes, but that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea because they could climb on the walls here and crash against each other. So I gotta do one layer of that, and then I can maybe think about glass panes. Climb it. Come on, guys. Climb it. Climb it. Whoa! How are you here now? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Good. That's exactly where you should be. Hey, why is the water here not moist? Because I fucked it up again. That is insane. How can I fuck this up twice? Somebody help me. My brain doesn't work. You'll get a job in a second. When I release you. First, I need to make sure you're not even in the way. I just found that little detail to improve the movie a lot. Um, and it's nice because the soundtrack is like a very, very evidently notable part of the story and whatnot, whatever they wanted to do. So I guess it's just generally pretty neat. Don't mess this up again, please. I need to stop messing this up. I need to pay a tiny bit more attention to what I'm doing in the game. I'm too busy talking about the Alien movie. Now, other cool things about this movie is the way it discusses conspiracies. Because, yes, as you've heard, the entire movie is about this guy believing in crazy conspiracies and whatnot. And it's like, I don't know, that gave the movie kind of a lot of personality. How the movie sort of also uses exaggerated transitions like that. You know, moments where a character, say, um, they're busy thinking that the end of the world is coming. You cut away to like 4 days before they meet with their leader. And what you get is the. Yeah, you guys are. I don't know if you'll get a job. You may not get a job. Anyways, you guys need a roof. Where's the crafting table? Where did I leave it? Did I pick it up? No. How am I this capable of losing crafting tables that were literally right with me? There it is. Good. This should be enough. For the decorative purposes. I think I'm gonna do this, by the way. Like round off the corners like this. Instead of leaving ugly shaped sides. What? How did you end up down there? What? Hold on, this is blowing my mind. What am I do? What did I do wrong? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm very fucking dumb. And I'm also very fucking stuck now. There. They can get through there. That's the fucking point of the contraption. Damn it. I had to put the slabs in first. Alright, let's get Buddy out of there. Both of you? Both of you. Is it because it's late? In fact, no. No, you're waiting. No, you're waiting until it's morning. You made me feel stupid. So now you're staying in a hole. As long as possible. And I do not care. I may need to go get more glass, by the way. To finish this monument, I suppose. Should probably get him out. Probably. Not sure. Do they need light? I don't even know if they need light. I have to remove some stuff to give him light. Oh no. That's exactly the amount of blocks that of glass paints that I need. Okay, cool. You guys. You guys. First off, die pig. Next off, you guys need to get up there. Do I not have any inventory space? I don't have any inventory space. There we go. Do you guys mind heading upwards to your job tables? Am I in the way? Go on. Seems like they can't find to this one anyway. Might as well do that. Come on, get up, man. Get up. Get out of there. Good. There we go. Now they should be able to see the beds, but they shouldn't be able to get to them. All right, I put a ladder here for easy exits and entrances. Cool. Cool. This worked. This worked a tiny bit better than expected. I don't know if that villager needs a job though. Maybe they do. But if they do, I'll just replace one of the blocks here on the side with it. Alright. No. Glass panes. Wait a second. Oh yeah. Boom. That was exact. Almost like I did it on purpose. Should I close this off? Probably should. just in case. So I gotta see how they react to the beds at night. But now I gotta give them a roof. Oh no. I thought Bugonia was a pretty good movie, all things considered. It wasn't my favorite thing that I've seen this year so far, but I definitely think it was good enough to, like, call my attention, I guess. I ended up enjoying what I saw. By the way, look at me making a natural staircase here. Nice. That's good. Oh no, now I need to fill this up. Which is a perfect time to talk about Bugonia. Holy. I mean, that was the point of this channel entirely, you know? To have me do menial Minecraft tasks that don't distract me so much from what I want to say. Give me my roof. I could probably just put in, like, a lightning rod and call it a day. We still should put a lightning rod, just in case. Are you planting more? Yes, yes you are. Good. Oh boy, I'm gonna need a lot more stacks of this. Just like this. Show ammo. They should be more than enough slabs. But yeah, do I recommend Bugonia? Yes. I don't think it's the best movie in the world. I don't think it's that thematically heavy. I think it's pretty straightforward. But I think what it does with the whole music bit, which I ended up talking most about, is kind of like the best part about the movie. Just because at first it clearly stands out and you may think it's kind of bad, but it's kind of meant to juxtapose basically the entire, like, thing that's happening. You know what this needs? Some torches. This needs some torches. I need to go get you guys some torches. Ah, fuck, this isn't symmetrical. Hold on. Gimme. Yes. Gimme. Yes. Gimme. Yes. Good. 3 out of 3. Look at him. That would work. It's a good movie. I say it's kind of. I mean, it really depends. I think it's an A tier. But I do think it's fun how they torture the main lead again. Was it Emma Watson? Is that the name of the actress? I don't know. They always torture her in movies. At least she was never naked, which is also a thing that they do to her. So, you know, for the most part, winning. Is it smart to leave a tiny hole here? I don't even know if what I'm doing here is kind of silly. For now, let's close it. We'll open it again later. I may have to replace these with glass pane, with glass and whatnot, just to make it look better. Hmm. Look at them work. All right. I guess I'll finish this next time. See ya.